Hello students, welcome to Shourabh's classes. So in today's video, we'll be solving a question from past year MSQE. There is a Masters in Quantitative Economics. So we'll be solving a question from MSQE ISI paper. So we'll be looking at a question. So this is question number B. So in question number B, first of all, we need to read out the question. Consider a firm that can sell in the domestic market where it is a monopolist, and or in the export market the domestic demand is given by P equals to 10 minus Q. The domestic demand is given as P equals to 10 minus Q, and export price is given as 5, and export price is given as 5. Given as 5. Now it is also given that suppose the firm has a constant marginal cost of 4. The marginal cost is given by 4, and the capacity constant on output is given by 100. So first of all, we have already solved this question. You can refer to the other video if you want to know about it. So in this question, we have to solve the optimum production plan of the firm if its constant marginal cost is 6. So in the earlier case, the marginal cost was 4. Now the marginal cost has increased to 6. So what will happen? For this, we need to solve the question. So now we know in this case the marginal cost is what? The marginal cost has become 6. Now the profit maximization problem will be what? Maximum of QD, QE. So we know quantity, it is QD, into the price equation is given as inverse demand function is given as 10 minus QD plus 5 into QE minus, now it will become 6 instead of 4. QD plus QE. So we know quantity, total quantity into the marginal cost is what? Monopolist cost, total cost function. And this is total revenue function for monopolist. So total revenue minus total cost. That is the profit function that we have to maximize. And now there is another constant given, that is QD and QE must be less than equals to 100, and they must be greater than equals to 0. So we have this two concept. Now we know, let us denote the profit by pi. So we have now, let us denote so we have to let us denote the profit by pi. So let us denote the profit by pi. Now we know that if you differentiate this profit function with respect to QD, you will get the value to be 4 minus 2QD. So if you differentiate this profit function with respect to QD, that is it will become QD equals to 4 minus 2QD. How does this happen? So now if you simply simplify this entire thing, it will become 10QD minus QD square plus 5QE minus 6QD minus 6QE. Now if you simply differentiate this pi, this entire term with respect to QD, from here you will get 10, from here you will get 2QD, from here you will get minus 6. So now we know 10 minus 6 will be what? 10 minus 6 will be 4, and minus 2QD will remain here. Similarly, if you differentiate this profit function with respect to QE, you will get the value to be equals to, from here you will get 5, from here you will get minus 6. So the value will be equals to minus 1. So we have found this as well as this. Now from here what we can do is we can simply write down the marginal profit from export are always negative. So as you know, marginal profit from export is always negative. So marginal profit from export is always negative. So now we know, if what we have to do is that we know that is the profit maximizer monopolist will not export anything. The quantity that the firm sells is the domestic market is determined by the quantity to its marginal profit equals to 0. So for this what we have to do is we'll simply have to equate this term equals to 0. So now if you equate this term with 0, you will get the value of QD to be 2 and the value of QE to be 0. So I hope you guys have understood it. If you still have any query or doubt, you can simply WhatsApp me on this number, which is 9836 793076, or you can also go to our website, which is www.showropsclasses.com. I hope you guys have understood it. If you still have any doubt, you can refer to the other video, and have a nice day ahead.